is at the very end.
Yeah, when she accepts the class.
Presenting diplomas. Board President, on behalf of the Board of Education, I am pleased to accept Bell Gardens High School class of 2026 and to the award. Yeah, I have this.
Okay.
It's right
All
here.
right.
It's
Perfect.
right here. I have that.
And this is
It's right here.
for the board, student board member.
Yes, and that's going to be right here. Reads resolution.
Yes. You
That's the
want me to
resolution right here.
put it behind it or something?
Okay.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah. We're gonna put that resolution on.
So,
Yeah.
so President Magaña right here reads resolution. So I'm gonna put it underneath like this, and then just kind of just. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I call her? So you guys are ready to take the okay. So whenever you guys are ready, I'll go ahead and
We're ready.
right here, Carlos. Yeah. I ordered my tie. You did? You're right here. Actually, Rico, do I call Tanya and let her know?
Yeah. Well, they need to play the pop 'em circumstance. Get it started. Where's Rico? All right. What time is it? We're ready to go? Everyone's in place?
We're starting in a little bit. Hector's ready to go.
Yeah.
No, we're not ready. Hector's listening to Hector.
Yeah. Okay.
Less than 1 minute.
At this time, under direction of Mr. Francisco Rico, our Bell Gardens High School band will perform our national anthem. Please remain standing for our Pledge of Allegiance. Graduates and audience, please place your right hand over your heart, face the flag. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please replace your caps, and all graduates and audience members, please be seated. Thank you. Good evening. My name is Stacy Guerra, and I am your ASB president. On behalf of the Bell Gardens graduating class of 2026, I would like to welcome you to tonight's graduation ceremony. We would like to thank our parents, family, and loved ones that are here tonight or watching from home for all their hard work and support and for helping make our graduation a memorable event. At this time, I would like to present to you our principal of Bell Gardens High School, Dr. Hector Velasquez.
Thank you, Stacy. Good evening, esteemed guests, staff, and most of all, the class of 2026. I am Hector Velasquez, and it is my privilege and absolute honor to serve as principal of Bell Gardens High School. On behalf of the students and the staff of Bell Gardens High School, the Montebello Unified School District, Board of Education, and Executive Cabinet, I welcome you to the 79th annual graduation ceremony featuring the class of 2026. Buenas noches, estimados invitados, personal y sobre todo la clase de 2026. Soy Héctor Velázquez. Es un honor para mí servir como su director de la escuela de Bell Gardens High School. De parte de los alumnos, el personal de nuestra escuela y el Distrito Unificado de Montebello, les doy la bienvenida a nuestra ceremonia de graduación para los graduados del año 2026. Antes de empezar con nuestro programa, quiero tomar un momento para presentar a nuestros invitados de honor. With us today, representing the Montebello Unified School District, Board of Education, Board Member, Mr. Carlos Cerdán. And Board President, Ms. Liliana Magaña. Next, I would like to introduce Assistant Superintendent of Student Services, Mr. Horacio Perez. Assistant Superintendent of Human Resources, Ms. Zapir Hakopian. Assistant Superintendent of Instructional Service, Dr. Kayvon Yuen. And our Superintendent, Dr. Mark Scavana. I would like to extend a warm welcome to our Bell Gardens High School staff members joining us both from home and in person today. If you work at Bell Gardens High School in any capacity, whether as a teacher, a counselor, a campus security officer, custodian, clerical staff, or otherwise, please stand to be recognized. You have all played an instrumental role in these young men and women being here today in this moment of celebration. Agradecemos a todos los empleados de nuestra escuela quien han tenido una parte muy importante en la educación de nuestros alumnos. Apreciamos a todos lo que han hecho para ayudar a nuestros estudiantes a llegar a este día especial. I would like to thank the Board of Education and members of the Executive Cabinet for working diligently behind the scenes to make this evening graduation possible here at this beautiful venue. I cannot express how much I appreciate the support you have given Bell Gardens High School. Thank you. Me gustaría darle las gracias a nuestra Junta de Educación y nuestro gabinete educativo para el gran trabajo por hacer posible la graduación de esta noche. Muchas gracias. I would like to introduce our administrative team and support staff. Assistant Principal, Mr. Robert Cornejo. Assistant Principal, Ms. Carmen Patlan. Assistant Principal, Mr. Eduardo Viela. English Learner Facilitator, Mr. Alfred Delgado. Athletic Director, Mr. Philip Lozano. Activities Director, Ms. Myrna Underwood. Bell Gardens High School mainly serves the communities of Bell Gardens and the City of Commerce. I want to extend my heartfelt gratitude to the city officials from both areas for their unwavering support, including our elected representatives and the Parks and Recreation Department. I would also like to thank the Bell Gardens Police Department for their commitment and continuous support. I would like to recognize our invited guests in attendance today. City of Bell Gardens Mayor Mr. Miguel de la Rosa. City Councilwoman from the City of Bell Gardens, Dr. Francis de Leon Sanchez. Rio Hondo College Board President, Ms. Rosalba Lomeli. The accomplishments of the class of 2026 didn't start 4 years ago when they attended Bell Gardens High School. This path was paved many years ago by many other educators in the elementary schools and intermediate schools. I would like to thank the teachers, the administrators, the classified staff from the following Bell Gardens High School feeder schools for their instrumental part that they have played in getting our seniors here today. Este logro no se comenzó de hace 4 años cuando empezaron Bell Gardens High School. Este camino empezó en los años de elementario y la intermedia. Quiero darle las gracias a los maestros, los administradores y el personal de la escuela. Fueron una parte muy importante para nuestros estudiantes a llegar hoy. With us today, Bell Gardens Elementary Principal, Ms. Jane Perez. Suva Elementary Principal, Mr. Julio Robledo. Garfield Elementary, Elizabeth Dominguez. Suva Intermediate Principal, Ms. Claudia Murillo. Bell Gardens Intermediate, Mr. Jose Cuevas. CDS Principal, Mr. Miguel Miranda. Seniors, let's give them one more round of applause to show our appreciation for all their hard work throughout the years. Graduates, today is more than a ceremony. It is a reflection of your journey, a journey filled with challenges, accomplishments, lessons learned, memories that will last a lifetime. Each of you arrived at this moment by taking your own unique path. Some of you excelled in the classroom, on the athletic fields, in the arts, or through leadership and service. Others quietly overcame obstacles that few people ever saw. Regardless of the path, every one of you has earned the right to celebrate this achievement. As you leave Bell Gardens High School, I encourage you to remember that your diploma is more than a document. It represents your commitment, your sacrifices, and your potential. It is a reminder that you are capable of achieving goals that may once have seemed out of reach. Whether your next step is college, military service, a career in technical education, or another path, approach it with confidence. Be willing to take risks, embrace new experiences, and continue learning. The world will change, and you will face new challenges. But the qualities that you bring here, perseverance, courage, and determination, will guide you. At this time, never lose sight of the values that matter most. Lead with integrity. Treat others with dignity and respect. Be compassionate. Use your talents not only to improve your own life, but also to make positive impact on the community. Success is not only about what you accomplish, it is about how you influence the lives of others. Graduates, as you move forward, remember that your roots are here. Bell Gardens High School has been a place where you learned, you grew, you discovered who you are. The friendships you formed, the lessons you learned, and the memories you created will remain with you long after tonight. I also want you to acknowledge an important truth. No one reaches this moment alone. Behind every graduate is a network of people who provided support, encouragement, and guidance along the way. To the families, to the parents, to the guardians, to the siblings and loved ones gathered here tonight, thank you. Your sacrifices, patience, and beliefs in these graduates help make this achievement possible. This diploma belongs to them, but the celebration belongs to all of you. To our teachers, counselors, classified staff, administrators, and coaches and support personnel, thank you for your dedication to our students. Your commitment has helped shape their futures seated before us tonight. Class of 2026, as you begin the next chapter of your lives, remember that your future is not defined by where you start, but by the choices you make, the character you demonstrate, and the determination you bring to every opportunity. Dream boldly, work hard, stay humble. Never stop believing in your ability to create change. We are proud of you. We believe in you, and we cannot wait to see what you will accomplish. Thank you, and congratulations, graduates. Graduados, hoy es más que una ceremonia, es un reflejo de su trayectoria y una trayectoria llena de desafíos, logros y recuerdos que durarán toda la vida. Cada uno de ustedes llegó a este momento siguiendo su propio camino único. Algunos sobresalieron en el salón de clase, en los campos deportivos, en las artes, o a través de liderazgo y servicio. Otros superaron en silencio obstáculos que pocas personas llegaron a ver. Independientemente del camino recorrido, cada uno de ustedes se han ganado el derecho de celebrar este logro. Al dejar Bell Gardens High School, lo ánimo ha recordado que sus diplomas es más de un documento, representa sus compromisos, sus sacrificios y la potencial. Es un recordatorio de que son capaces de alcanzar metas que alguna vez pudieron haber parecido fuera de su alcance. Ya sé que su próximo paso sea la universidad, el servicio militar, una carrera profesional, la capacitación técnica o otro camino, enfrentarán con confianza. Dispuestos a asumir riesgos, aceptar nuevas experiencias y seguir aprendiendo. El mundo cambiará y enfrentarán nuevos desafíos, pero las cualidades que los trajeron hasta aquí, el valor y la determinación, continuarán guiándolos. Al mismo tiempo, nunca pierdan la vista de los valores que más importan. Líden con integridad. Traten a los demás con dignidad y respeto. Sean compasivos. Utilicen sus talentos no solo para mejorar sus propias vidas, sino también para generar un impacto positivo en su comunidad. El éxito no se mide únicamente por lo que logran, también se mide por cómo influyen en la vida los demás. Graduados, mientras avancen hacia el futuro, recuerden que están aquí. Bell Gardens High School ha sido un lugar donde aprendieron, crecieron, descubrieron quiénes son, las amistades que formaron, las lecciones que aprendieron y los recuerdos que creen permaneciendo con ustedes mucho después de esta noche. También quiero reconocer una verdad importante. Nadie llega a este momento sin ustedes solos. Detrás cada graduado hay personas que brindaron su apoyo, ánimo y orientación al logro del camino. A las familias, a los padres, a los tutores, los hermanos y los queridos reunidos aquí esta noche, gracias. Sus sacrificios, sus paciencias, su confianza en estos graduados ayudaron a hacer posible este logro. Este diploma les pertenece a ellos, pero esta celebración les pertenece a todos ustedes. Nuestros maestros, consejeros, personal clasificados, administradores, entrenadores y personal de apoyo, gracias a su educación a nuestros estudiantes. Sus compromisos han ayudado a formar el futuro que hoy están sentados frente a nosotros. Clase de 2026, al comenzar el próximo capítulo de sus vidas, recuerden que su futuro no está definido por dónde comienzan, sino por las decisiones que toman, el carácter que las demuestran y la determinación que aportan a cada oportunidad. Sueñen grande, trabajen duro, manténganse humildes, nunca dejen de creer en su capacidad para generar un cambio positivo. Estamos orgullosos de ustedes, creemos en ustedes y esperamos con entusiasmo ver todo lo que lograrán. Gracias y felicidades, graduados, a la clase de 2026. Seniors, please stand and give your loved ones, audience at home, a round of applause for all their hard work and sacrifices they had made to ensure that you all have the opportunity to pursue your dreams. Please stand and thank your parents. Thank you. You may take your seats. At this time, I would like to invite to the podium the president of the Montebello Unified School District, Ms. Liliana Magaña, along with the ASB president, Stacy Guerra. Ms. Magaña will be presenting a resolution from the Board of Education to our outgoing ASB president, Stacy Guerra.
Well, this is a great honor for me because Miss Stacy Guerra did such a good job. Every month she showed up to the board meetings and she represented her school really well. She was well prepared, well spoken. She often showed off everything that you guys were doing. She spoke very highly of you all. She advocated and we heard her loud and clear. You did an amazing job and she's a great, great leader. So to her parents and her family, congratulations. She's an amazing young woman, and I wish you nothing but the best. So this is a resolution from the Board of Education to Ms. Stacy Guerra from Bell Gardens High School. And it says, whereas Ms. Stacy Guerra first took office as the Bell Gardens High School Students Representative to the Board of Education on September 3rd, 2025, and whereas Ms. Guerra has attended meetings of the governing board since that date, and whereas her counsel and suggestions to the members of the Board of Education have been valued highly, and whereas throughout her term of representation, Ms. Guerra has displayed high interest in the education and welfare of fellow students. Now, be it therefore resolved that the Board of Education of the Montebello Unified School District officially express the appreciation and gratitude of all members of the Board of Education and the administration for her service. And be it further resolved that the Board of Education hereby convey to Ms. Guerra its sincere wishes for her continued success and happiness in the years ahead, and that a copy of this resolution be presented to her. Congratulations.
Oh, that's you guys up. I'll ruin your picture.
Good evening, friends, families, faculty, and with much sentimentality, the graduating class of 2026. My name is Stacy Guerra, and this year I have had the greatest honor of serving as your ASB president of Bug Gardens High School. I would like to start off by thanking all the guests in attendance this evening. We are so immensely grateful to have you here to celebrate the end of an incredible journey. There has been so much that has happened these past 4 years, and not nearly enough time nor words can begin to describe the journey that has led us here today. This is often one of the most difficult challenges that we as people can never seem to figure out. How to comprehend, let alone convey, how we feel in moments like this one. One cannot begin to explain the amount of dedication and perseverance that this class holds and continues to present even now. You have put in endless hours of hard work to ensure that you not only prospered in your academic lives, but in your social lives as well. After high emotions and constant stress, I hope you are sitting here today and acknowledging that all of your doubt and your second guessing meant so little compared to your various accomplishments. There are many times, I'm sure, where you question yourself and your capabilities, wondering if you have what it takes. I'm here to tell you that you do, and that this milestone today is the first of many reminders that you have what it takes to go far. I have witnessed the amount of workload many of my fellow graduates took on, along with all the other activities they had to juggle, and I mean it with all honesty that I have never seen a more driven group of individuals. This year in particular was not an easy one. With everything going on in the world and the struggles of our personal lives, it made it that much harder to stay focused on the future. I don't think we truly understand how much these things can affect our minds and how difficult it could be to continue striving forward. However, you, the class of 2026, despite frightening times and uncertainty, did not hesitate to put all your strength and drive into accomplishing your goals and planning for the future. And that is one of the most significant achievements yet. Life comes with many losses, and it is never an easy task to balance the emotions along with the motivation to move on. I know you heard it time and time again, that time goes by fast and that life is short, and despite how repetitive it sounds, it still is very much the truth. Yet you do have some time. Time to make mistakes, time to grow, and time to figure out where you go from here. And I know it might sound conflicting, but I'm sure that if you use your time wisely and cherish every moment, you'll begin to focus on the present moments rather than the ticking clock. But apart from the struggles, there was also so much good that came out of this year. Many of you are embarking on new journeys after this one, and have shown up and showed out to prove that you are more than names on paper. You are truly remarkable in your own right and have much to be proud of yourself for. I, myself, have spent much time reflecting on how much work and perseverance it took to get here, but also what kept me going and what kept me sane through these very rigorous years. It is important to remember that not only the hard work you put in, but also the support system that stands behind you. So with that, I would like to give thanks. Thank you to my teachers and advisors who never failed to remind me that I am capable. Thank you to my ASB community for not only being such a hardworking team, but incredible friends. An endless thank you to the two kind-hearted women that I get to call my friends for making the years memorable and enjoyable. And lastly, to the two people I owe all my thanks to, my incredibly hardworking parents, Yadira Reyes and Stuart Guerra. I truly believe that without them, I would not be the kind of person I am now. Since I was a little girl, I have never failed to see the work they put into not only taking care of me and my siblings, but their compassion and willingness to be there for others. They have faced challenges like no others and yet never found an excuse to not push through. And that's the kind of person I aspire to be: compassionate, caring, and getting the job done. So yes, graduates, let's give a big thanks to all the families and loved ones here today, because there is no better feeling that these graduates have than your unconditional love and support. And on that note, I would like to leave you all with a piece of advice, and that is simply to take care of yourself. There is only so much academic accomplishment can do to make you feel genuinely content with yourself. So please treat yourself kindly and do not let the pressure prevent you from caring for your own well-being, because there is nothing worse than feeling like a stranger in your own head. So cherish yourself and those around you. And for the very last time, congratulations, class of 2026, and may time bring you much success and joy. Thank you.
Congratulations, Stacy, for representing Bell Gardens High School at the highest level. Stacy, you did an amazing job communicating the great things that were happening at the Board of Education. Cal State Long Beach will be lucky to have you next year. The class of 2026 has many amazing students who have excelled academically during the 4 years at Bell Gardens High School. Students ranking in the top 10 will be attending schools such as UCLA, USC, Pomona College, UC San Diego, UC Santa Barbara, and Harvey Mudd College. With that said, it is my pleasure to introduce you to our salutatorian for the class of 2026 with a GPA of 4.3 and will be attending UCLA in the fall. Please welcome Guadalupe Ruiz Esparza.
Good evening, faculty, alumni, family, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2026. I am Guadalupe Ruiz Esparza, and I am pleased to stand before you as a salutatorian. I would like to begin by taking a moment to recollect the journey that got you to this phenomenal moment. I know it was not an easy route, so I am proud of each and every one of you for being part of this moment. I may not know your story or background, but I believe you all hold something of significance to walk the stage with pride. As we first entered the school, we were a collection of nervous energy, lost identities, and questionable choices. We spent our first year exploring what the future is to come, not realizing that this moment will come a lot sooner than expected. I would like to compare a journey to a kintsugi, a Japanese art of repairing broken pottery with golden or silver ryoki lacquer. With the broken pieces and experiences of our journey, we have learned to heal and connect these pieces into our better selves. The chaos of deadlines, handling multiple responsibilities, carrying group projects, late-night studies, and failed relationships are examples of the broken pieces. From a student to an athlete, musician, sibling, employee, performer, and more, there comes challenges that one must overcome. These challenges are the pieces of pottery that are repaired with inspiring people. Everyone has their urushi lacquer or healing power, and mine are the amazing people I have met these past 4 years or more. I dedicate my kintsugi to my closest friends and family. I am proud to say that the people who have greatly contributed to my healing and growth are Kayleen, Emily, Jocelyn, Estefania, Allison, America, and Gabriel. When I struggled with my mental well-being, they were my support system. When I achieved, they were the first to cheer. When I needed attention, they were all ears. The unforgettable memories we share will hold a special place in my heart. Kayleen, you began my journey, and now you wait for me at the end of the tunnel. Emily, you made days feel as if there is no tomorrow. Jocelyn, you took me under your wings over the years. I can't imagine a repaired pottery without the friendships I built. To my friends that procrastinated with me but taught me that anything is possible through perseverance. To my English buddies, you know who you are, that made the class experience memorable and inspiring. To my bandmates, including Mr. Rico, that helped me explore my true self and expand my bubble. These are the people I consider the original lacquer to my fixed pottery. Now I would dedicate the following words to my hardworking parents. Mamá y papá, agradezco sus esfuerzos por venir a este país para el bienestar de mis hermanos y mío. dejando atrás a su familia, su estilo de vida y sus pertenencias. Mamá, cuando me quejaba de que no podía hacer algo, siempre me decías, nada es imposible. Eres mi mayor inspiración. Papá, cuando quieres que no escuche tus consejos, sí lo hago. Me tomo muy a pecho tus consejos y tus historias, porque sé que te has sacrificado mucho para que yo pueda estar donde estoy hoy. Siento haberme bequeado por las montañas y ser la hija perezosa que soy, pero me esfuerzo para hacerte sentir orgulloso. Aunque no siempre lo digo o lo expreso directamente, los quiero muchísimo y les digo con orgullo mis logros. Sé de las oportunidades a las que tuvieron que renunciar para que nosotros pudiéramos crecer. Por eso seguiré haciéndolos sentir orgullosos y logrando aquello que en un principio se quería imposible. Now, for the graduates, if you know me, I'm a big fan of Winnie the Pooh, so I will quote, "You're braver than you believe, and stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. Never doubt your potential and take the challenge." As you walk the stage tonight, you will be all flooded with the special moments from people that lived through your high school journey. However, this goodbye marks the beginning of a new chapter, where we will carry the best moments while pursuing our desires. Everyone has their own destination, but like the Kintsugi, we are all headed to a similar path, to succeed and make the most of our stepping stones. Some of us are heading to college miles away from home, some are joining the military, some are entering the workforce, and some are still figuring out their future, which is completely okay. Remember the setbacks that you've overcame. You are all strong individuals that are capable of achieving great things, so carry the lessons you learned for years to be the best you can. After tonight, we will scatter to our destinations, but I want to challenge you to avoid perfection, live the moment, and be kind to yourself and others. Thank you to the teachers that guided us to our potential. I would specify, but the list is not short. Thank you to our families that loved us through the chaos, and thank you to the class of 2026 for the unforgettable memories that I will forever cherish. Congratulations, we survived.
Thank you, Guadalupe, for your encouraging words and reminding us that we need to care for ourselves as well. We wish you the very best as you embark on the next chapter in life. At this time, I would like to shift our attention to our amazing Lancer Symphonic Band as they perform How to Train Your Dragon, arranged by Sean O'Laughlin under the direction of Mr. Rico. Thank you, Savonic Band and Mr. Rico. It is now my absolute pleasure to introduce this year's valedictorian. Having earned a cumulative GPA of 4.34 during his 4 years as a Lancer, and will be attending UCLA in the fall, please help me in welcoming our Bell Gardens High School class of 2026 valedictorian, Derry Efrain Perez Surio.
Good evening, family, faculty, friends, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2026. My name is Jerry Perez, and I am truly honored to stand here before you today as your valedictorian. Tonight is not just a celebration about achievements, but a display of resilience, growth, and every unseen moment that has brought us here. Each of us has faced challenges in our own way, moments of doubt, pressure, sacrifice, or uncertainty. Yet despite it all, we continue showing up. Some of us balance responsibilities at home while trying to succeed in school. Some struggled silently with battles no one else could see, while others questioned whether they could even make it to this moment. But despite every setback, every difficulty, every moment we wanted to give up, we kept moving forward. And now, after years of hard work, lessons, and growth, we sit here today not just as students, but as proof that even through uncertainty, perseverance can carry us farther than we've ever imagined. We've entered high school as completely different people than who we are today. Back then, most of us were just trying to find our place, figuring out who we were, what we wanted to do, and what we wanted for our future selves. Some of us walked in with confidence and enthusiasm, while others walked in unsure, but all of us were willing to still grow. And over time, without really noticing it, we started to change. Between the stress, the laughter, and the moments we thought we couldn't overcome, we adapted and grew from those experiences. We learned how to push through even when things got hard, how to start over after messing up, and how to keep persevering even when we didn't feel ready. Some of the most important lessons didn't come from textbooks, but from our own personal experiences. When looking back now, it's not the big achievements I will remember, but the small moments in between that have slowly shaped us into the people we are today. As we move forward from here, the truth is that none of us have everything figured out, and that's perfectly normal. Some of us are heading straight into college, some into work, and others are still trying to decide what comes next. That uncertainty can feel very uncomfortable, especially after hearing years of everything structured for us. But maybe not having all the answers right now is part of growing up. We are entering a stage in our lives when things won't always be planned out for us. And that's part of growing up, is learning how to adapt and face challenges head on, even when we're unsure of what comes next. Now I want to take this time to thank some very important individuals in my life. First off, I want to thank God for giving me the strength, guidance, and ability to stand here today. I also want to thank some very close people to me: Eileen Lopez, Valerie Ramirez, Stacy Guerra, and Nathan Cabrera. Thank you for all the love, support, and encouragement you have given me throughout these years. Whether you knew it or not, you made a difference in my journey, and I'm truly grateful for each and every one of you. And I will always appreciate the role you played in my life. Y a las personas que más importantes de mi vida, mamá, papá, muchas gracias por todo lo que han hecho. Sus sacrificios, palabras, todo lo que han dado por mí, les agradezco mucho. No hay suficientes palabras para explicar cómo su amor me ha cargado en mi viaje. Dejaron sus hogares y sus familias, todos para darme las mejores oportunidades que ustedes no tuvieron. Su sacrificio, apoyo y amor son las razones por qué estoy parado aquí en este escenario hoy. Ustedes son mis más grandes animadores y mis más grandes mentores. Todo lo que tengo aquí, este título, estos honores y este traje, es todo por ustedes. Todo lo que he logrado es por ustedes. Y les agradezco por todo lo que han hecho por mí. Mamá, papá, gracias por todo, los quiero mucho. Class of 2026, as we step into what comes next, I hope we remember that success isn't just about achievements, but about the people we become along the way. Life won't always go as planned, and that's okay. We managed to overcome setbacks and make them into lessons that brought us here today. So have goals, dream big, but most importantly, believe that you're worthy and capable of reaching those dreams. Class of 2026, wherever life takes us next, never forget that we are here, we matter, and we made it. So congratulations, 2026, we did it.
Thank you, Derry. We're immensely proud of your accomplishments and the example you have set for your classmates. These experiences, lessons, and memories you have gained throughout your high school journey have prepared you for a bright future. We wish you continued success at UCLA and what lies ahead for you. At this time, we would like to welcome the members of the vocal ensemble as they perform See You Again by Wiz Khalifa and Charlie Puth under the direction of Miss Ann Churchin.
I will remember you. Will you remember me? Don't let your life pass you by. Weep not for the memories. I'm so tired, but I can't sleep. Standing on the edge of something much too deep. It's funny how it feels so much, but cannot say a word. Though we are screaming inside, or we can't be heard. I will remember you. Will you remember me? Don't let your life pass you by. Weep not for the memories. I remember I'm so afraid to love you, but more afraid to lose. Clinging to a past that doesn't let me choose. But once there was a darkness, a deep and endless night. You gave me everything you had. You gave me light, and I will remember you. Will you remember me? Don't let your life pass you by. Weep not for the memories. I will remember you. Will you remember me? Don't let your life pass you by. I'll remember. Weep not for the memories.
Thank you, vocal ensembles, Ms. Churchin. Now I'd like to call up our senior class president, Samantha Mora, to go over a year in review.
Before I begin, I would like to thank God and the amazing parents in the stands for allowing us to be here on this special day. Without you, where would we be? Good evening, parents, teachers, staff, and my fellow class of 2026.
It is an honor to speak to you all on this day as we begin to close a memorable chapter in our lives. I would like to start off by congratulating the amazing class of 2026. We did it, and I hope for many of you that the hard work paid off. I would like to introduce myself. I am Samantha Mora, this year's senior class president. I was given the honor to lead you into creating our senior year to what I hope was full of fun, laughs, and everlasting memories. I never pictured myself standing here today speaking to you all. For years, graduation felt so far away, like something we talked about more than something that would actually happen. And now somehow, we're here, sitting beside the same people we grew up with, knowing that after today, life will never be the same. I think what makes this moment so emotional isn't just leaving high school. It's realizing that we're leaving behind the little things we never thought twice about. The walks with our friends to class, the classes we ate our lunch in, spirit weeks, even though most of us never participated, football games, pep rallies, and of course, we can't forget the staff yelling at us to get to class. I'm kidding about that part. But as frustrating as it was to hear it almost every day, one day, maybe not today, we'll look back and miss it, even just the slightest bit. Senior year taught us that time moves much faster than we think. It feels like only yesterday we were walking into senior sunrise, excited for everything that was ahead of us. Before we knew it, we were attending our last football games, taking pictures at our last prom, signing our final yearbooks, and saying goodbye to moments we never thought would end. We spent so much time looking forward to these milestones that we never imagined how quickly they would become memories. Every last came faster than we expected. Some of us found our best friends here. Some of us discovered who we are. Some of us experienced loss that changed us forever. But through every challenge, every success, and every setback, we kept moving forward. We all carry different stories, different struggles, and different paths. Yet somehow we all ended up at the finish line, and that is where we stand here today. There were moments this year where we felt unstoppable, and moments where we felt we hit rock bottom. And through every high and every low, we can finally say, we did it. There is no single definition of life, but if this year has taught us anything, it's that life is unpredictable. We wouldn't be here today if we hadn't faced challenges, celebrated accomplishments, confronted our fears, and for many of us, experienced loss. I hope what you all see of yourselves is not perfection, but resilience. Resilience, recovering from setbacks and adjusting to life changes. It's the strength to keep moving forward, even when the road ahead is unclear. It isn't about being fearless or having all the answers. It's about trusting yourself enough to take the next step, even when you can't see the entire path. Every mistake we've made and every obstacle we've overcome has shaped us into the people we are today. And because of that, we should never be afraid of what comes next, because we've already proven that we can make it through hard things. Today, we are high school graduates. We no longer get to make those high school memories. After today, our recap memories will begin with the words, when I was in high school. I don't know about you guys, but just saying those words makes me feel old. Yet sad, in a way. It feels like freedom, but we can never forget the feelings of looking forward to certain classes, the special teachers we created special bonds with, and the most unforgettable, the comfort of seeing your friends every day of the week from fall to summer. Every choice you've made up until now has brought you here today, shaping you to be an amazing individual, but never forgetting that the choices you make never define who you are. I wish nothing more than for you all than to continue succeeding and knowing that it's okay to struggle. Your failures don't define you. It's your accomplishments that do. I would like to thank the amazing staff and teachers that made our senior year possible. Teachers like Mr. Ware, Miss Calabrese, Dr. Villalobos, Miss Underwood, and Mr. Torres. You all truly saw the light in me, and hopefully lots of you, to continue striving for what's right and for your future. I want to thank my cheer coaches for always pushing me to be the best version of myself and believing in me. And lastly, My Starbucks Citadel team, who supported me all throughout my hardest years of high school as just a 16-year-old working her first job. Thank you for the amazing memories. And finally, I would like to thank my biggest support team, mis padres, Ana Quintor y Oswaldo Mora. Mamá y papá, gracias por apoyarme siempre durante los años más difíciles de mi vida, por estar ahí por cada lágrima, por cada logro y por cada fracaso, cada decisión que tomé, cada logro que alcancé. Lo hice por ustedes, porque no existía mejor sensación que la de poder hacerlos sentir orgullosos. Y al estar aquí hoy, espero que sienten precisamente eso. Les prometo que seguiré haciéndolos sentir orgullosos de mí y que seguiré siguiendo mis sueños. Nunca lo dijo suficiente, pero los amo. Mamá y papá. Y gracias por todos los sacrificios y las oportunidades que ambos me brindaron. Estoy inmensamente agradecido. Todo lo que hago es para ustedes, mis hermanitos, y para Dios. Nada de esto sería posible para mí sin ustedes. I hope you all cherish these last moments with your peers, friends, and family. It truly is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. I think the best feeling is knowing that we made our parents proud. Thank you, class of 2026, for an amazing year, and once again, congratulations.
Thank you, Samantha, for your service to ASB. Your hard work was unnoticed. You will do great things next year at Cal State Fullerton. Before we present the diplomas to tonight's graduates, allow me to recognize some accomplishments by the class of 2026. It is my pleasure to present to you this year's top 10 graduating seniors. Students, please stand and remain standing as I announce your name. Jocelyn Antolin, 4.23, will be attending UCLA. Ismael David Cruz, 4.23, will be attending Harvey Mudd College. Kayleen Guadalupe Morales, 4.23, will be attending UC Santa Barbara. Stay standing, please. Alyssa Artiaga, 4.24, will be attending 4.34 will be attending UCLA. Thank you. You may have your seats. Next, maintaining perfect attendance in any school years is always a challenging feat. In recent years, attending school daily has been particularly tough. We want to recognize some exceptional students for their outstanding attendance. Our first perfect attendance, please stand. Kayleen Guadalupe Morales, 7 years. Guadalupe Ruiz Esparza, please stand, 10 years. Eli Fernando Zambrano, 11 years. Jocelyn Antolin, 13 years. Never missed a day of school. Saraí Peña, 13 years. Never missed a day of school. Students, put that on your resume. I will hire you with that kind of thing on your resume. Next, I want to present this year's California Scholarship Federation students. These 32 students have been awarded the distinguished gold stole that they have earned by being the CSF members for 4 semesters within the last 3 years. This year's CSF members, please stand. Thank you. This year, 15 seniors have made the National Honor Society. Selection is based on 4 criteria: academic achievement, leadership, service, and character. This year's National Honor Society members, please stand. Thank you. This year, 34 seniors are receiving the Seal of Biliteracy. This signifies that they are fluent, fully proficient in 2 languages. This year's Seal of Biliteracy recipients, please stand. Thank you. Congratulations to each of you for earning their respective recognitions on their diploma. At this time, I would like to call to the podium, once again, Board President, Ms. Liliana Magaña, for the presentation of the graduating class. Seniors, please stand. Ms. Magaña, as the principal of Bell Gardens High School, and on the behalf of the administration and faculty, I hereby certify that today's students have met all the graduation requirements established by the Board of Education and are eligible for graduation from the Montebello Unified School District. I present to you all the students who have met the graduation requirements for the class of 2026.
At every graduation, I have the honor to accept the class, and like I've told others, it's my favorite because this is what makes it official. Padres, quisiera tomar un momento para agradecerles su sacrificio, por desvelarse, por madrugar, por todos los proyectos que tuvieron que hacer al último minuto. Felicidades a ustedes. Este es un gran logro para ustedes y para su familia. Felicidades. Parents, I also want to congratulate you for the late nights and the early mornings, the last minute projects. This is all a great accomplishment for you and your family. So thank you. Thank you very much. Students, I think I met some of you at Student Leadership Day, and I just want to tell you that I'm extremely proud of you all. This was a challenging year in many ways, and you all rose to the occasion. So thank you for being great students. Thank you for making us look good, for working hard, and for achieving this goal that took you 13 years to accomplish. Whenever you think about wanting to do something and thinking, oh, that takes too long, always remember that you started this goal when you were only 5 years old. I also recommend to you all that you continue to ask questions, that you understand that not everyone's path is the same, and that everyone is given different resources and different cards. So ask questions, make plans. Even if it's the wrong plan, it's better to have a plan than to not to have a plan. And learn. Sometimes your plans are gonna change, and that's okay. Change it, learn, and change it again, and keep learning and keep growing. And I hope that throughout life, you continue to meet wonderful people like your teachers, counselors, your educators, everyone that was involved in your life that continue to keep guiding you. So I wish you all the best. Thank you. On behalf of the Board of Education, I am pleased to accept the Bell Gardens High School class of 2026 and to award to its members the diploma verifying completion of all graduation requirements of the Montebello Unified School District. The entire Board of Education congratulates those students who have attained this goal and wishes all success and happiness to its graduates. Congratulations, class of 2026. You did it.
Thank you, President Magaña. Seniors, please be seated. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for. I would like to ask for your assistance of the board members and our assistant superintendents and superintendent to help present the diplomas to this year's graduating class. Assisting with the diploma presentation are our Bell Gardens High School teachers. Here to announce names in this year's graduation, our esteemed faculty members, Spanish teacher Carmen Malgarda Cid, dance teacher Judy Cervantes, Spanish teacher John Monti, and math teacher Manuel Hernandez.
I don't think the mics are on. The mic's off. Hello?
Check, check.
Muy buenas tardes. What a beautiful evening to present to you the class of 2026. Derry Efraín Pérez Rubio.
Guadalupe Ruiz Esparza.
Samantha Veronica Mora.
Stacy Marie Guerra.
Valerie Melissa San Juan.
Alisa Rebecca Hernandez.
Alisa Arteaga.
Gerald Castaneda Barbosa.
Jocelyn Haiti Antolin.
Allison Morales Perez.
Kaylin Guadalupe Morales.
Ismael David Cruz.
Christian Aguayo.
Johar Pineda.
David Alexander Aguiar.
Saúl David Anzo.
Belinda Obdulia Aguilar Aguirre.
Abigail Arianes.
Itzel Aguilar Méndez.
Justin Armenta.
Jocelyn Alina Aguilar.
Jay Ariola.
Lily Aguilar. Andrew Alcalá.
Jennifer Arroyo Rodriguez.
Nairobi Naara Alegría. Aidan Almanza Carranza.
Marisol Lynette Arroyo Andaca.
Mariana Almaraz.
Juana Obena Lizarega.
Sebastián Alonso.
Stacy Giselle Avila.
Luis Alvarado.
Ivan Barajas.
Daniel
Paloma-
Álvarez Chávez.
Paloma Isabella Barajas.
Denise Isabel Álvarez.
Samantha Barajas.
Neilín Guadalupe Álvarez.
Karina Barba.
Thank you. Valeria Camacho Torres.
Cesar Saúl Barrera Baceda.
Brandon Sebastian Blizzard.
Natalie Guadalupe Benavides.
Atsiri Azubeli Bravo Ursa.
Melanie Alexandra Castillo.
Andrew Charles Briones.
Santos Abraham Castillo Jr.
Nathan Omar Cabrera.
Paulo Ayer Castro.
Brian Camacho.
Raquel Castro.
Gael Kevin Campos Esquivel.
Caitlin Marie Cervantes.
Dominique Raylene Campos.
Camila Chavez.
Miriam Canchola.
Madison Chaboya.
Christopher Matthew Caridad.
Isaiah Christian Chicas.
Saúl Ángel Carpio.
Samuel Jared Cisneros.
Jacob Carreño.
Angel Jose Contreras.
Daniel Sebastian Carrillo.
Nareli Contreras.
Matthew Ray Casillas.
Stephanie Sherlyn Contreras.
Alize Cristo Castellanos Diaz.
Eric Correa.
Hermas Steven Castellanos Rivera.
Alexander Cortez.
Brian Alexander Castellanos.
Jesus Coseleon.
Jaslyn Castellanos.
Brianna Alejandra Cruz Cardenas.
Katia Guadalupe Chacón.
Eliseo Isaac Cuellar Lopez.
Carlos Emilio Díaz Trigueros.
Alexis Delgado.
Esmeralda Díaz.
Carlos Patrick Delgado.
Jose Anthony Diez.
Paola Camila Delgado.
Joseph Robert Diaz.
Josiah Jose Fimbres.
Luz Elena Diaz.
Alisa Victoria Fino.
Edwin Brian Diez Martinez.
Christopher John Flores.
Matthew Edgar Duarte.
Eric Flores.
Ethan Echeverria.
Isaiah Flores.
Andy Escobar.
Johnny Flores.
Carol Juliet España Martínez.
Julian Raquel Flores.
Alejandro Espinosa.
Madeline Arlette Flores.
Joshua Espinosa.
Matthew Javier Flores.
Diego Estrada González.
Giselle Francisco Correa.
Carlos Estrada.
Jose Guadalupe Francisco.
Jocelyn Audrey Eustaquio.
Janis Nixte Fregoso.
Alexander Figueroa.
Joshua Adonai Fanes Juarez.
Elizabeth Figueroa.
Alisa Abby Galarza. Arturo Galicia.
Brannon Lawanda Earmore. Forte.
Melanie Esther Gallardo.
Ana Belen Galvan.
Vanessa Galvan.
Xavier Senadiel Garcia Coronel.
Cassandra Lilani Galvez.
Adrian Garcia Madera Edwin.
Camila Cassandra Gomez.
Daniel Garcia.
Heaven Gonzalez.
Genesis Yadira Garcia.
Joshua Moses Grajida.
Jaslyn Garcia.
Jairo Armando Granados.
Julian Nathan Garcia.
Valerie Nicole Guerra Sandoval.
Camila Garcia.
Anthony Guerrero.
Cassidy Ruth Garcia.
Juan Fernando Gillian Francisco.
Oscar Javier Garcia.
Angel Gutierrez Miranda.
Ricardo Garcia.
Amber Neve Gutierrez.
Vanessa Isabel Garcia.
Joshua Alexander Gutierrez.
Nayeli Gomez.
Juan Ramon Guzman Martinez.
Sadie Miley Gomez.
Ashley Guzman.
Isaac Daniel Gonzalez Granados.
Alexander Enriquez.
Olga Gonzalez Sosa.
Mariana Hernandez Aguirre.
Brian Gonzalez.
Andrea Guadalupe Hernandez Fernandez.
Jason David Rodriguez Cartagena.
Angel Hernandez.
Oscar Ivan Hernandez.
Brenda Liliana Hernandez.
Saraí Hernandez.
Chelsea Hernandez.
Sidney Hernandez.
Daniel Aiden Hernandez Guerrero.
América Soledad Herrera.
Elias de Jesus Hernandez.
Christopher Alejandro Herrera.
John Anthony Hernandez.
Aiden Parker Hill.
Steven Jimenez.
Geraldine Juliet Huerta Isais.
Alejandro Juarez.
Celeste Ibarra Chavez.
Elodie Juarez.
Catherine Natalie Ibarra Rodriguez.
Rihanna Nicole Lanza Flores.
Jeanette Ibarra.
Chris Gregory Lara.
Sarah Gabriela Ibarra.
Christopher Alexander Lara.
Angel Giovanni Islas.
Juan Jose Lara. Isabella Lara Rodriguez.
Ray Islas.
Neve Nelly Leandro.
Christian Alexander Jimenez Ibarra.
Victor Manuel Leon.
Alex Jimenez.
Esteban Limon. Brianna
Arlene Gabriel
Leones.
Jimenez. Guillermo Jimenez Jr.
Brianna Alicia Lizama Cardenas.
Camila Alejandra Cepeda Alvarado.
Samara Nalani Lambera.
Rafael Luna Zarate.
Eileen Camila Lopez.
Pamela Joana Madrigal.
Eren Lopez.
América Guadalupe Madueño Vega.
Lily Lopez.
Daniel Magaña.
Nathan Lopez.
Hailey Marie Mancilla.
Sebastian Lopez.
Wendy Elizabeth Marcial Silva.
Jesus Javier Leola.
Natalie Ariel Marcial.
Martin Martinez.
Marely Marquez.
Natalie Denise Martinez.
Alexa Guadalupe Martín.
Ray Adrian Martinez.
Nadia Corina Martínez Sinaí.
Stephanie Julie Martinez.
Carlos René Martínez.
Stephanie Yesenia Martinez.
Diego Jafet Martínez.
Valeria Martinez.
Eric Martínez.
Kimberly Abigail Martinez Castillo. Rafael Mata.
Franklin Martínez.
Emily Michelle Medina.
Jairo Emanuel Martínez.
Fernando Juan Medina.
Janessa Mili Martínez.
Jesse Medina.
John Martínez.
Jorge Luis Mejia Escobar.
Alexander Luis Montañez.
Cassandra Hanith Mendoza Perez.
Miguel Jesús Montes.
Michael Mendoza Solorio.
Elizabeth Montiel Díaz.
Candice Mendoza.
Joshua Anthony Montoya.
Jacob Gerardo Mendoza Guzman.
Chelsea Mora.
Stephen Jaden Mercado.
Joseph William Mora.
Josue Mesa Ortega.
Eric Morales.
Nehemiah Mesa.
Larissa Chloe Jaime Morales.
Sofia Mesa.
Leah Jasleen Morales.
Josue Notario.
Eduardo Ángel Morán Uribe.
Leonardo Enrique Ojeda.
Anthony Fidel Moreno Benítez.
Rihanna. Haley Rihanna Ola.
Tristan Moreno.
Arlene Yvette Olagues.
Esteban Najar.
Valeria Olguin.
Nicole Casares Navarrete.
Luis Fernando Oriantes. Oh, that's mine.
Daniel Isaac Navarro.
Richard Alexander Oriana.
Slevin Navarro.
Brielle Adeli Orizaga.
Zamaya Leylin Nieto.
Israel Fabian Orozco.
Karen Elizabeth Nolasco.
Jocelyn Socorro Orozco.
Isaiah Alex Payan.
Andrea Savannah Ortegon.
Marie Tatiana Paler.
Elias Mariano Ortiz.
Adrian Armando Peña.
Gemma Sarai Ortiz.
Delilah Destiny Peña.
Joel Oseguera.
Saraí Peña.
Giovanni Oseguera.
Eric Perea.
Jorge Ian Osuna Estrada.
Juan Diego Pérez.
Ian Alexander Pablo.
Janet Guadalupe Perrotín Ortega.
Stephanie Pecas Alvarez.
Mary Jane Pilola.
Robert Blake Paredes.
Juan Francisco Pinales.
Kelly Rose Partida.
Jocelyn Pineda. Jeremy
Adam-
Sebastián Polendo Vázquez.
Adam Ramirez.
Mónica Yesenia Portal Córdoba.
Emiliano Ramirez.
Aaron Prado.
Haley Arlene Ramirez.
Maroni Puebla Rodríguez.
Jonathan Uriel Ramirez.
Alexander Pulido.
Kevin Ramirez.
Destiny Brianna Quiroz.
Valerie Ramirez Cordon.
Kimora María Rabago.
Jaslyn Ramirez Rivera.
Ever Ramirez Vega.
Brandon Dominique Ramos Ramirez.
Brian Alexander Rios.
Yes. Crystal Yareli Ramos.
René Raúl Rivas.
Alina Rangel,
Gilberto Rivera Guerrero,
Michael Razo Santos,
Ashley Tatiana Dominguez,
Natalie Noemi Reyes Diaz,
Vanessa Jacqueline Rivera,
Angel Reyes Gonzalez,
Allison Fayola Rivas,
Jonathan
Robles
Reyes.
Rivas, sorry. Tena Rocha Alvidres,
Alexa Guadalupe Reyes,
Eric Arturo Rodriguez Delgado,
Jessica Reyes,
Emily Rodriguez Diaz,
Luis Enrique Reyes,
Alexander Rodriguez,
Noé Reyes,
Camila Rodriguez,
Ramses Reyes,
Candace Rodriguez,
Abraham Jesus Rios Garcia,
Carlos Daniel Rodriguez,
Alejandro Rojas,
Diego Jesús Rodríguez,
Dylan Emmanuel Romero Bardales,
Julissa Rodríguez,
Brianna Reyes Romero,
Sebastián Rodríguez,
Damian Alexander Romero,
Samantha Marie Rogers,
Miguel Angel Romo II,
Héctor Sebastián Rojas Guillén,
Nathan Jesse Rosas Campos,
¿Cómo te llamas? ¿Cómo te llamas? Mateo Sánchez. Ajá. Richard Sánchez,
Anthony Ruano,
Jordan San Martínez,
Daniel Ruiz,
Michelle Santana,
Jaden Sebastian Ruiz,
Adriana Santos,
Pedro Salas Jr.,
Pablo Gregorio Serrano,
Omar Salcedo,
Jonathan Alexander Sierra Fernández,
Emily Salvador,
Destiny Elisa Solís,
Lynette Sanabria,
Justin Solís,
Osvaldo Salvador Sanchez Perez,
Gabriel Oliver Solorio Zúñiga,
Ana Sanchez,
Melanie Solórzano,
Brian Alexis Sanchez,
Estefanía Soto,
Jacqueline Sanchez,
Alexis Iglesias Toro,
Luis Antonio Sanchez,
Dylan Torres,
Nathan Torres,
Andrew James Torres,
Valerie Justine Toscano,
Brittany Torres,
Daniel David Tovar,
Jacob Jeffrey Torres,
Stephen Inez Tovar,
Jasmine Torres,
Valerie Michelle Tun,
Jessica Torres,
Ernesto Urias,
Kaylin Torres,
Brandon Valadez Tac, Sarah Valdez Lopez,
Maximilian Velasquez.
Brianna Guadalupe Valdez.
Yareli Velasquez.
Anthony Valenzuela.
Zirena Leti Velasquez.
Max Efren Valenzuela.
Daniel Guadalupe Velasco.
That was yours. Christian Matthew Valles.
Gerardo Velasquez.
Scarlett Amanda Vargas.
Cesar Aaron Velasquez Torres.
Angie Michelle Vargas Soto.
Diana Venegas.
Rocco Liam Hugo Vasquez.
Alejandro Villa.
Brandon Alfredo Vasquez Ochoa.
Villa González.
Julie Vasquez.
Daisy Ruby Villa.
Santiago Vasquez.
Gerardo Villa.
Brittany Vega.
Noah Kingston James Villalobos. Daniel Villegas Garcia. Kimber. Brandon Walker Diaz.
Jocelyn Soledad Zuniga.
Emily Yanes.
Melanie Michelle Zuniga.
Adrian Yarse Camargo. Eli Zambrano. Marcos Zambrano. Passion Zendejas. Darren Dimitri Gonzalez. Frank Melchor Mojarro. You might have one more. Good. Congratulations, seniors. We have two more short items to complete our ceremony tonight. First, the traditional tassel ceremony and the playing and singing of our school alma mater. Here to lead us in these two activities, once again, is Senior Class President, Samantha Mora.
Will the audience and graduates please stand and remain standing for the playing of the alma mater and the tassel ceremony? Members of the class of 2026, at this time, I ask all seniors to move the tassel from the right side of your motorboard to the left side.
Say like thank you. Sorry.
What?
Say like thank you or they'll take
Okay.
over.
Thank you. This action signifies that you are now a graduate of Bell Gardens High School. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Thank you, seniors. Congratulations to you and your families, parents, guests, and faculty members. I am pleased to present to you the Bell Gardens High School graduating class of 2026. Our graduates will be dismissed by row in the same direction in which they entered from. We invite parents and guests to join their graduating seniors in the upper area near the exits. Gracias a todos por asistir a nuestra ceremonia de graduación. Thank you for joining our graduation ceremony. Yeah, go down with your class. Yeah, go down. Play the exit song.